It is a serious taboo for I and the regent to see eyeball to eyeball for the rest of her life. The moment I became Owatapa, she will go into exile forever. She will not return to this.
Hey fams, we're here again. As you know, my name is Charisma from CreativeVibez Entertainment, as in the real vibes. This time around, we are here at Itapa Ekiti. We are here to visit His Royal Majesty Dr. David Makojuola of Itapa Kingdom in Itapa Ekiti State. As in, you guys need to see, like, enjoy the session with us. Like, you're going to visit historical places, significant places that are like they are made of nature and in this Itapa. Like, enjoy the section and don't forget to subscribe and always watch CreativeVibez Entertainment. Thank you.
I am His Royal Majesty Oba David Makojuola Ajaja, PhD, Ìlúfẹ́mi Lóyè the first, Ọlá the third, Ẹkùntọ́nígẹrẹmú, Owatapa the great, and by extension, a first-class traditional ruler in Ekiti State. Owatapa of Itapa Kingdom. I was born in the year 1952 at 11 a.m. To the famous families of Pa Prince Michael Mesherisha Ajaja and Olori Madam Abigail Tinola. Of both of them of blessed memories. May God rest their souls.
Amen.
I started my elementary education in the school behind my fence here.
Okay.
St. Philomena's Catholic Primary School. That's where I started my elementary education. And on graduation from that school, I proceeded to the Agarigi. There is a place here, a mountain here, or probably a hill here, between Osi and Itapa, on the way to Ekoli. That is a hill here hosting the Methodist Secondary Modern School, Itapa Ekiti. That's where I proceeded to for my secondary modern school education. But I didn't finish there. I spent 1 year there and followed my uncle, now of blessed memory, Chief Rufus Uguyebi Areola, at Ayedun, Ekiti. I did the class 2 of secondary modern school at the St. Michael's Anglican Secondary Modern School Ikole, and finish up at the Methodist Modern School Ifaki Ekiti. We used to call that place that's flipped up my memory. That's where I completed the 3-year program of the Methodist, of the secondary modern school education. People like our governor, one-time governor in Ekiti State, His Excellency His Excellency Engineer Shegoni, That was where we were classmates. I used to put Oni on my back. I used to put him on my back where we were cutting grass during manual labor period. I used to put him on my back because he was so small then. And we used to call him Onikonko because of the uniqueness of his stature. Though small, but great in mind. Yeah, so we were there and we finished up together. Then I proceeded to YORUBA High School in Ekiti for my secondary school education. I spent 1 year there and followed my uncle, whose name I gave to you just now, Chief Ariola of blessed memory, to his same grammar school, Ekiti, for the completion of my West African school certificate. I finished up there in 1975.
Okay.
And immediately I finished at the same grammar school, I proceeded to the Federal School of Arts and Science, Ondo, FSAS, Ondo, for my A-levels, for HSC course, higher school certificate course, and left Ondo in 1979, June. Thereafter, I proceeded to the University of Ife, the great University of Ife. On a lighter mood, I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that there are 2 universities in the world, Ife and others. University of Ife and others. That Ife is great, is visible to the eyes, audible to the deaf, and conspicuous to the paralytic. Ife is great. It is not open to debate. So I ran through the gamut of history for 3 years at Ife, and on completion of my first degree, I proceeded to the postgraduate school to pursue a course in international relations, Master of Science in International Relations at the University of Ife, now Obafemi Awolowo University. Having done that, I have to come back home to teach, because I would have proceeded on my doctorate degree program, but you see, finance posed a problem. So I taught for a while, then went to Lagos to join the Federal Civil Service. I started work with the Nigerian Tourism Development Corporation, one of the 11 parastatals of Federal Ministry of Arts, Federal Ministry of Culture, National Orientation and Tourism, at Area 1, Federal Secretariat in Abuja. That was when I enrolled for my doctorate with the University of Abuja in International Relations, which I finished, which I concluded in February 2008. So I got a PhD degree in International Relations. I did not have any thought of becoming a king.
Okay.
I hurriedly put up this building where I am talking to you,
Okay.
so that I will find a place to hide my head after retirement.
Oh.
But at the threshold of my Kábíyèsí Owatapa is undisputably a prince, a son of the great Oduduwa, the eponymous father of the Yoruba race. My people trace their origin to Ile-Ife, present-day Ile-Ife. In Ile-Ife today, as I talk to you, there is a street in Ile-Ife known as Itapa Street. And there is a forest in Ife known as Itapa Forest, Owatapa. It is from that Itapa Street that we originated. We only came to Itapa after the convention at Agiro area of that place. The Oduduwa, in order to allay his fears and troubles which his sons gave him, he decided to send them out of the palace at Ife to various areas of present-day Yoruba land to found their kingdoms. And so Owatapa was sent out of the palace of his father to this place. We have been here since circa 1500 AD. We have been here. Ọdún yìí ló pé ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ̀rin ọdún ó lé ogún, 720 years that Itapa has been on this location, direct from Ile-Ife. And on leaving Ife, the first Owatapa, Mowa, left Ife in company of two of his friends who are now chiefs here. High Chief Elemo of Itapa Kingdom, High Chief Obaro of Itapa Kingdom, and there's some other guys followed him. And on getting here, they unanimously decided on their own to appoint Amowa as the first Owatapa of Itapa Kingdom. While Obaro was asked to take charge of social amenities in the town, water, education, and water fuel, and other limitless social connections in Itapa. As for Chief Elemo, he was a farmer, he was the food basket of this community, and his duty was to provide food for the people of Itapa Kingdom, which he did with youth and decorum. The other guy that followed them went to Osin. That's the next community after Itapa here, which is a stone, is a shout away distance from where I am talking to you. If I shout here now in my house, they will hear in Osin. So we are probably we are maternal cousins. The Olosin of Osin, the Owatapa of Itapa, the Elegelu of Ijedu were born of the same woman. The name of her mother was Yeye Okekejake. Okekejake was her name. Olosin was the eldest child, followed by the Owatapa, while Elegelu was the last born. So that was what informed the close relationship, close historical ties, close cultural affinity that exists now among among Owatapa, Olosin, and Jelu of Ijelu. Musicians of those days, they used to sing a song, satirical song to mock horse in Itapa. I'm a lover of songs. If you permit me, I will sing that song to you. It goes thus. Olosin Owatapa ọmọ ìyá ni wọ́n. Olosin Owatapa ọmọ ìyá ni wọ́n. Nǹkan mú bí ọlálẹ̀ ó fẹ́ o. Èlúlé o sí o. That means that the three cabeces are maternally connected, maternally related, and we observe several festivals in common, several social norms and practices in common up to the time I'm talking to you. 25 Owatapas are reigned over the affairs of this community. The one talking to you right now is the 26th along the line. So that will show to you that the monarchy in Itapa is very old. The very day an Owatapa is installed as Kabisi in this town, many areas of this community become forbidden unto him to visit and to see. Another one is that there is a stream where I put my hostel, I'm putting it to, at the other side of the road in front of my house. The stream is known as Igeti Stream. As Owatapa of Itapa, it is a taboo, serious taboo for men to drink from the water from that stream. It is a taboo for my Olori to use the water from that stream to cook food for men in the palace. It is a taboo. Another taboo is that the regent on the throne, the former appointment, before I came to the throne, is my blood sister. My immediate predecessor gave birth to her as the regent. But now that I am king or grand at Itapa, it is a serious taboo for I and the regent to see eyeball to eyeball for the rest of her life. The moment I became Owatapa, she will go into exile forever. She will not return to this community. Because if I see her, it will be better for Sodom and Gomorrah than for her. If I see her, she will not live to tell any story, good or bad, from the meeting. That's it. In Itapa. Another one is there's a chief here whose portfolio is known as Onipebo. Chief Onipebo is in charge of the Ogun god of Iron in Itapa. And every September I used to celebrate Ogun festival. Yeah, that's where you will see me. You will see Owatapa decorated in you will mistake me for a military man, for a soldier. I will go out, a multitude of crowd will be following me, old and young, those who desire to do so. I will dance around the whole community. This chief I mentioned to you, the Onekwebo, is only permitted to see me once in a year or once in 3 years. If he violates that traditional injunction, he will join his ancestors that very day. Yes. Chief Onekwebo. Okay. So, there are other, it is a taboo, for instance, in Itapa, for a woman to go through the streets leaving her head uncovered. It is a taboo in my town. It is a taboo for any woman, any female Homo sapien to fight in the market, especially the robbers market. Whoever does that will be seriously dealt with at the level of the community. So no one does that. No one dares to fight in the market. Our Oriki hosts us. Itapa, Itapu, Ulukan Rigeri Muketa Norabona, Ogona Jan. Itapa, Itapu, Oduima, Itapa, Momekashomone. The English version or rendition is this. Itapa is a community of human beings who are always at war with themselves, or in the absence of that, with their immediate neighbors. We are always in war. Itapa is an atomic society where we rise up in war with ourselves all the time. But I have fine-tuned the Oriki to read thus. Ẹ̀ṣọ́ rọ́ta ègìrì òkè. Ọmọ amúdàsílẹ̀ ogun ẹ̀rùn gbéni. Ìlú kan rí jẹ́ kan rí mu. Kọ̀dẹni lọ́ra gbẹ̀dẹ̀gbẹ̀dẹ̀ tara tu ènìyàn. That is a community of people where there are myriads of food, culture, iyán, padelia, mamala, porridge, àgbàdo, roasted maize, and so on, boiled maize, and so on, what think of it, fufu, rice and beans, and so on, are there for people to eat. There are myriads of historical sites in Itapa, as I talk to you, where I put my fingers to here. There's a mountain there known as Agarigi. Okay, Agarigi mountain. It is between Itapa community and Osin community. One of our ancestors is believed to be living on that mountain. Ojo was his name. His name was Ojo. He was a generalissimo of Itapa Imperial Army. This Ojo I'm mentioning to you. He has the habit of he was a living soul before. But because of one ugly development, he decided to command the rock to open his mouth for him to enter. And the rock obeyed. And he entered, and the rock close up above him. But he now made a gate where he used to come out at random to, pray for us, visit us in the town. He has a reputation of protecting. My brother, èmi tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, I am a product of Ìṣẹ̀ṣe. I am the microcosm. I am the microcosm of the great Oduduwa, the eponymous father of Yoruba people. Yorubas believe in culture. They believe in culture, they uphold culture, they appreciate culture, they embrace culture, they practice culture, they live within culture. And I, Owatapa, cannot be an odd man out. Even if I wanted to be odd man out,
don't work with him.
It is late. It's late because I am inside culture, as I talk to you. I am the head. Here in Itapa, we have Oshos and Ajes, witches and wizards, emeries, Babalawos, Ologuns, Ogonis, Reformed Ogoni fraternities, etc., etc. But I am telling you now, with reckless confidence, I am the Vice Chancellor. I am the Vice Chancellor of the Pantheon of Gods in this community. So, how can I claim to be indifferent to the cultural values and heritage of my people? My advice is that my people should try as much as is humanly possible to embrace our cultural values, our cultural orientation, our present attitude to culture, to the cultural heritage of the Yoruba people must change. Must change. We cannot escape from it. It is not something of a fashion. No. Observance of our cultural heritage is a call to duty, whether we like it or not. Culture is life. Culture is life. Culture is everything. So my people should wake up from their slumber and appreciate the cultural values handed down to us by our ancestors. Not at Itapa, the level of Itapa Elu, but at the level of Yoruba country. I am His Royal Majesty, Oba David Makanjola Ajaja, PhD, Ìlúfẹ́mi Lóyè the first, Ọlá the third, Ẹkùntọ́nígẹ̀rẹ̀mú, Owatapa the great, and by extension, a first-class traditional ruler in Ekiti state. Owatapa of Itapa